Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have basically my everyday beauty routine, kind of what I've been doing every day in isolation. I have my skin and body routine. I also have my hair, kind of how I refresh my curls, and also I have my makeup as well, which is all kind of super minimal and realistic, but I thought it would be a good time to kind of share this. If you want me to do more glam videos, I can definitely do that. It's just because this is more realistic and it's what I've been doing lately. Thumbs up this video if you want to see more kind of realistic isolation content. And let me know down in the comments what else you'd like to see. Also subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and follow my social media. My Instagram is Layla, and I will get right into this video. I think we all know that feeling when you wake up in the morning and you're just not feeling yourself. You look at yourself and it's not necessarily about not looking the best, but it's just about feeling good. So I'm just making sure to start my routine right by showering. I just did a self-care video before, so I'll be sure to link that so you guys can watch how I do a whole kind of self-care day. For now, I'm just going to be getting my hair out of my face and dealing with it later because right now it's a bit all over the place. So firstly, I'm going to be doing my body hair and skincare. Obviously, I've just taken a shower, so the first thing that I need to do is moisturize. I'm going to be using the Soap and Glory Righteous Butter, and of course I wouldn't normally put body moisturizer on whilst dressed, but that's just for the sake of this video. So next I'm going to be applying my deodorant. I am using the Native deodorants today. I switched over to a natural deodorant about a month ago and I've just been loving it, to be honest. I can't really imagine going back to an aerosol can spray on my underarms. So they have a lot of choices when it comes to scents, but these are the three that I've been loving. So we have the coconut and vanilla, which is my personal favorite. We also have the cucumber and mint, which is a really nice fresh scent. And then we have charcoal. This has just a really nice clean and fresh scent to it, which is really nice. There's nothing better than smelling clean. Although it's moisturizing and not drying like normal deodorants, it's definitely not sticky and it dries really quickly, which I actually really love. Today I'm using the coconut and vanilla because it's my favorite. It's just a really nice soft sweet smell, and I love that all of the scents last really long even if you're doing a lot of activity. As I mentioned, these are natural deodorants, so they are aluminium free, paraben and sulfate free. Also, they are vegan and cruelty free, so if that's something that you're looking for, then these will be perfect. If you guys are interested, 3 deodorants are normally $36, but with my code and the link down below, they'll be $24, which is 33% off. So once I've applied my deodorant, I'm going to be using this cleanser from Milk Makeup, and I've been loving this lately. This has been my kind of everyday cleanser, which I've been loving. It's a roll-on one, which you kind of like roll onto your skin. So once I've applied this to my skin, I'm going to be removing it with a wet flannel. I always remove my cleansers and masks and just everything with a wet flannel because it just gets everything off your skin properly. So I'm just going to be removing that, and I'm going to be double cleansing today because I really want to make my skin glow, and I'm going to be using an exfoliator scrub instead of a cleanser. Today I'm using the Henriksen Pore Balancing Face Scrub, and this is kind of like a warming face scrub. Like, it actually feels warm on your skin, which is kind of a crazy sensation, but I really love this. And I'm also using my Foreo Luna Mini 3 just to further kind of exfoliate and just make sure that my skin is as exfoliated as it pretty much can be, so that I'm just looking my best. I feel like skincare is just such a huge part of a makeup routine and just everything, so I feel like if my skin isn't right, then my makeup just doesn't go on. And especially because this is a super natural makeup routine, it really is all about the skin. Even if my skin isn't at its best, just making sure that it's really well cleansed and exfoliated. After cleansing, I'm going to be using some lactic acid, and I tend to switch around what types of acids I use and when I use them and the strength, so it really does depend on how my skin is feeling. It helps with fine lines, and it also helps with dark spots as well, so that's why I applied this one today, but it really does depend on how my skin is feeling. I'm also going to be applying the Henriksen Truth Serum, which is just kind of like my everyday serum. I've got a few others from Milk Makeup I've been liking as well, but this is something I like to use when I want my skin to be glowing, and I'm running low, so I need to get a refill of this one. Next, I'm going to be applying my eye cream. I'm using the Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I'm very fussy when it comes to eye creams, but this one has been the one that I've been loving and I've been using every day. So I'm just applying this with my ring finger under my eyes, and I'm also going to be applying the Sea Rush Brightening Double Cream. Now, I actually use this, and I can definitely say that I prefer, there's like two versions of this. This one's a little bit of a heavier version, and then there's a light, more gel consistency one that I use on a regular basis. I prefer the lighter consistency one because this one was a little bit too thick for me. So if I'm to choose out of the two, I will definitely go for the lighter version. So that is my skincare done. I'm definitely feeling very renewed and glowy, and now I need to do my hair. It's terrible. So at the moment I have my hair naturally curly, and if you guys haven't already seen, I did a recent hair routine / tutorial as to how I achieve my natural curls, but today I'm just going to be revitalizing. So I'm using this spray from, I can't pronounce this brand and I wish I could. That? That's probably really wrong, but I've never heard it being said, and I've never said it. So I just sprayed some of that instead of wetting my hair today because this was only second day hair, surprisingly enough. It should look better than this, but they definitely flattened a lot. And then I applied some gels. So I applied some from Geo and then some from Curls, and I used that to just help give my hair some structure again. A little bit of a scrunchy scrunch, and then I diffused it because it was feeling wet from the spray, and also just to set that gel into place. I personally like diffusing, and that's pretty much all. That was all I did for my hair. Moving on to my makeup, although I've already done my skincare, I'm doing some moisturizing again on my skin, just because I really like to keep my skin moisturized right now. My skin's been feeling very dry in quarantine, so I have been applying quite a bit of like moisturizing products, especially before I apply any makeup. So I applied some serum and cooling water from Milk Makeup, and also the Milk Hydro Grip as a primer, and then I also used a tinted moisturizer. So there's a lot of hydration going on, but that's just because my skin's been very dry, and also I don't really need my makeup to stay on because I've been home. So it's just really to look good for a little bit, and then I'll take it off. So this has just been my genuine, actual, realistic routine. So I'm using this tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier, and I really love this. Not only does it give me SPF, but it's also hydrating and just evens out my skin tone a little bit. And then I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape in two different colors, one that matches my skin just on a few of my like spotty areas, because let's face it, my skin is definitely not perfect, so I need a little bit of that. And then I also apply it in a lighter shade under my eyes, just not too much. As I was saying, I don't like wearing a lot of makeup in quarantine unless I'm going to be taking photos or something, but my genuine everyday makeup, if I am going to put it on, will actually be like very minimal. So once my concealer is on, I'm going to be setting my whole base, and I've been loving the Fenty Beauty blotting powder just to use all over. Like, it's just a really nice powder that definitely absorbs excess oil, which is definitely something that I need because I do have oily skin, but I've also been very dry lately at the same time. So yeah, I really like this. And then I'm just going to be taking some of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark, and I'm going to be using this for bronzer today. I actually haven't done this in ages, but I really like this. I used to do this all the time when I worked at MAC, and I used a slightly darker powder as a bronzer, and I love the mineralized ones because they're very like skin-like, so they just look super natural, and I just really like that. Also, I'm going to be applying some blush onto the apples of my cheeks. This is one of my favorites from Topshop, and I just feel like this adds a bit of color into the skin. Again, I'm not going for that kind of like perfected look. I just want my skin to look like skin. I'm actually not using any highlight on my skin, and I haven't really been for a while because my skin's just glowy enough with all of the hydration products. So yeah, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. I'm just first of all applying some primer onto them, and then I will be waiting for that to dry, and then once that's dry I will just do my mascara and then come back to it afterwards. I always do things in a weird order when I'm actually doing my makeup because I do it how it's practical and quicker. For my mascara, I'm going to be using Benefit Roller Lash, and this has by far been my favorite mascara of the isolation season because I don't even need to curl my lashes. They kind of it just curls my lashes for me. I don't know if you can see that, but it just like instantly kind of helps my lashes to be lifted, and I just feel like I really need that right now. I haven't been wearing lashes a ton, again only for like an Instagram picture if I need to film something specific. So yeah, I haven't really been wearing lashes that much, and this mascara has actually been my go-to, so I've been loving this, and I'm just applying a generous 2 coats of this on my lashes, and yeah, I really love it. A lot of the time I'll wear just this without anything else, but today I'm going to be applying some liner once this is dry. For my eyebrows, I'm just going to be filling them in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I just am filling them in fairly lightly, like just want to define them and just fill the gaps in and just fill in the center a little bit just to bring them forward. But apart from that, again, I'm keeping it very natural, just brushing through them and just want them to look like my brows, but just a little bit better, you know? I really like my brows to look fluffy, but also kind of defined at the same time. So I like to make sure that the bottom line is quite defined, and then I'll go through with some clear brow gel and just make sure that all my brows are in place to make sure that they're looking nice and fluffy. Normally, I wouldn't really apply anything on my top lid, but because it's just sometimes when I'm feeling like I just want to go for a little bit extra just to lift my eyes a little bit, I will go ahead and apply some brown liquid eyeliner. This has been my new favorite thing to do. It's a little bit less harsh than black, and I don't even apply a proper wing. It's literally just the tiniest little flick on the end of my eye just to lift it very slightly, just to give my eyes some definition. For my lips, I just want to keep it kind of simple but a little bit glam at the same time. I really like my lips to look nice and glossy. So I applied some lip liner, and then I also applied a balm from NARS, and then also this lip oil from NARS as well on top, just to make it look nice. And I also applied some faux freckles as well, which just kind of adds to the whole natural look, I think. So guys, this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This has definitely been a little bit more of just a different kind of video, not the normal glam kind of things that I normally do, but I just think it kind of suits for this time in isolation. So I hope that you kind of got inspired. I've definitely noticed such a difference when I get up and I actually get ready for the day. In comparison to if I didn't, even if it's not my normal glam, just kind of making myself look a little bit better sometimes helps me to feel better. And yeah, if that's what you feel could help you, then definitely give it a go, and I hope that it helps you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in a video very, very soon. Bye guys.